Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan and I'm the lead spiritual advisor for the Relationship Psychics. Today, I'm very excited to be doing a pick a card reading on your next relationship. So if you are currently single, this is a great reading for you and one that I believe will really help you to see what the future holds for you when it comes to love. But before I get started with our reading today, I would like to mention that if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, I would love it so much if you would join our amazing YouTube family by just hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell as well so you don't miss when we upload a brand new video or go live. We actually do go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. So if you haven't already, make sure to join our next live, which is a ton of fun, and it's a great way to really meet other amazing positive souls in this community. I'm so grateful and blessed to be able to share my gift with you and help as many people as possible and just get to know you because you guys are all just so unique and such beautiful gifts from God, and you have so much potential and goodness within you. And I just see how loving and caring this community is and feel so grateful to be a part of it. So thank you guys so much. It would also mean a lot if you could just give this video a thumbs up, which really helps our channel reach more people. And if you could also comment down below, which helps to affirm this message for you, as well as lets me see if you're enjoying my readings and if you're finding them to resonate with you. Oh, and one more quick thing. I'm now offering private sessions where I will really help you with whatever it is that you're kind of going through, especially when it comes to love and relationship advice. And it's a really amazing session. So if you're interested in getting that private time with me, just click on the link in the description box down below. Now, let's start by getting prepared and attuned for this reading today by just allowing ourselves to really let go of any of the negativity that we've been holding on to. So I invite you to take a deep inhale through your nose, breathing in positive energy, then exhale through your mouth, releasing any anxiety, stress, anger, or just anything that has been bringing your vibrational frequency down. We release and give that which we cannot control back to God, and we ask the universe to really show the light of the divine and allow it to speak through me and to you. For it is us surrendering to the beauty and the light of the universal source of energy and goodness that we may receive this message here today. And we ask for that guidance and clarity that we seek as we center our heart chakra and open up our third eye chakra to the intuition of the divine universe and light. Now, as we become mindful and present in this moment, I invite you to look at the 3 cards laid out in front of me. And when you look at these 3 cards, I don't want you to just look with your physical eyes, but instead allow your third eye and your inner light and intuition to guide you to the card and the message that you have always been meant to receive in this moment. Trust your inner guide to light up and create a deep knowing within you which card you are meant to receive. See if you feel drawn to any of these cards or crystals and just trust your intuition to lead you. For everything does happen for a reason, and you clicked on this video and are watching here and are here with me today for a very specific reason. So I am so grateful that you're watching and are present with me. And I'm excited to share in this journey with you. Once you make your decision on which card you're feeling drawn to, you can skip to your particular reading using the timestamps that I have in the description box down below. Or you can watch all the readings and see which parts of the messages really call to you and your intuition. It's completely up to you because this is your reading and it's whatever you feel is right. Anyways, I am just filled with so much gratitude and extremely excited to embark on this journey with you today and to do this reading on your next relationship and how that will really look. Anyways, let's get started. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 1 or crystal number 1, this is your reading today on your next relationship. So our first card that we chose is New Love, which says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So the person that you're going to enter into this new relationship with will be someone new that comes into your life. It will be a new love. It will be almost like a renewed sense that you can feel this way. You can feel like in a way that you've never felt before. It's going to be so deep, so intense. And as soon as this person really appears in your life, it will be very evident to you because it will feel like a new kind of dynamic, a new kind of depth, and a new way that you've never felt with anyone else. So this new person will really stir your romantic feelings and really stir that chemistry within you, but it will also be so full of depth, and it will just be a completely new sensation that you've never yet experienced with another person. So now let's look at another one of these cards and see what we're sensing. I'm actually feeling very drawn to this card, so let's see. Oh, love yourself first. So in order to find this new love, what I believe this card is kind of telling us, and this reading is telling us, is that you need to have your self-respect and really pour into yourself first. Just as the card says, it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So in order to find this new love, or in order to fully attract this new love, right? Maybe you can find them, but then if you want to enter into this relationship level with them, you're going to need to really pour into yourself before you're ready to find this new love, right? Before you're ready to engage in this romantic relationship with them. So the first step is to really pour into yourself, to really give yourself that love and really know how worthy you truly are of love, right? Because when you fill yourself up, when you know your worth and when you know what you deserve, which is so much, you deserve everything, right? You deserve the true love that you've always dreamed of. And knowing that and knowing that worth, which you hold within your own heart and within yourself, that will make you seem 1,000 times more attractive to this person. It's like as you heighten your own vibrational frequency, you will attract the kind of frequency that you have been looking for when it comes to a romantic partner. So by raising your own frequency, by really just lifting yourself up, you will find that person that you've been dreaming about, that you've always thought was, maybe potentially too good to be true. Well, it can be true. You can manifest that kind of person into your life and into your next relationship if you first pour into yourself. So that's kind of what I'm already sensing with this reading here today. Now I'm going to actually draw one of these cards and see what else the universe wants to communicate to you about your next relationship. I'm actually feeling drawn to this card right here. So it says the Holy Grail. It says stop the endless searching inner quest, which again really goes to love yourself first. So what this is saying here is it's like once you find this beauty within, right? Once you find this, instead of searching, I have a very strong sense right now that you have been searching for this person. You've been searching for this relationship. You want that. You want it so bad, right? And the way that you're going to find that new love, the way that you're going to find this new person, and this new person is going to come into your life, is literally by, instead of searching for this person, you have this inner quest. You pour into yourself. You love yourself first. And you find that worth and beauty within yourself, and that's how you're going to find this new love. That's how you're going to attract this romantic connection into your life, is by first finding this blossom within yourself, really fully coming into bloom, because there is so much beauty and light within you. And just realizing that is what is going to attract the other person to you, because it's like when you find your own fulfillment, when you find your own peace and happiness by being single, that's when coming together with another is going to make it 100,000 times better, because you're not finding your happiness with this other person. It's just enhancing that happiness that you've already found within yourself. So I hope that that's all making sense so far. So really, this is going to make this soul connection even more profound just by loving yourself first. So that's the first step before you are able to really enter into this new love and this new relationship. So I'm actually feeling drawn right now to draw another one of these cards from this deck. So let's see what card we want to see next when it comes to this new relationship and how you will go about finding this new relationship and everything to do with that. So feeling drawn to this card actually. So let's see. Oh, it says Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So there's really a theme of newness in this reading. Basically, I really feel right now strongly that you feel kind of lonely in a sense. You feel confused and alone in a way. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single, you feel a sense of loneliness. And what this is really saying here is that you will survive this. You will find this new love. You will find this new person. There will be these new solutions and beginnings. And this new beginning, as you can see from the card, it literally says new solutions and beginnings, will be this new love that will come into your life. But first, You have to remember to love yourself, okay? You have to remember that you hold the Holy Grail within you. That the quest, right? The quest for the Holy Grail, just like King Arthur and the Holy Grail, it's going on a quest for something. But the beautiful thing is finding that the holy, beautiful object is within you. So really, the whole searching is finding yourself first. Finding that love for yourself and pouring into yourself is the first step of the journey before you find this new love and this new beginning with this new person. So I hope that that's all making sense so far. We're going to actually select a few more of these cards from this deck and then kind of go from there. So I'm feeling drawn in between, I think this is the card actually. Okay, so we have the Rose of Venus, which is alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. So once you are able to do these things, right, once you're able to find the love in yourself and this new love comes into your life, it will be the right relationship. It'll be the relationship that is right for you, and it will feel completely right. There will be a lot of harmony and flow to the relationship. So this means not only will it be there will be like kind of a deep soul connection involved in this relationship, but it will be a very peaceful relationship. Your next relationship will feel very natural. It'll feel like destined, right? Like there's almost this beautiful, beautiful flow to it, beautiful harmony. And it will almost be like the missing piece to a puzzle. So part of that though, however, is again, finding your own harmony within yourself, and it will feel even better and it will flow even more so once you do that. And then you flow into this relationship, everything will seem like all the pieces are coming together in your life. Everything will seem like everything is just perfectly in harmony, perfect peace. It will not feel like a kind of relationship where there will be a lot of conflict or anger or hurt. It will not feel like that. It will feel very, very like it's meant to be, like this is the right person and this is the right time when you find this person. So, and part of the reason it will be the right time when you find this person is because you have already done the work within yourself. You have already done all of the searching for filling yourself up with that light and love. And that's why this relationship will feel so peaceful, so natural, and so perfect, because you will already find that you are satisfied with who you are. So once you find this person, it will just feel like a continuation of that beautiful journey that you have already been on. So we are going to pull one more card from this deck, actually. So let's see. Okay, so we're just going to shuffle these cards again really quickly and see what your next relationship really will look like. Feeling drawn to this card. Jump in. Okay, so beautiful. So it says adventure, say yes to change. So again, there will be a change. There will be a newness to this new relationship. And it will feel like the right relationship when it presents itself, but it also is very important for you to realize that once you do this self-work, once you are able to fully find this inner quest within and find that love for yourself, just know that when the opportunity presents itself, it's okay to jump in fully and to say yes to this relationship, because this relationship is going to be so right for you. It's going to be so peaceful, so good, not toxic at all. It's going to be very peaceful and loving and nurturing. And that's why the universe is really saying here to fully embrace that, to not be afraid, because you've already really found love within yourself. So it won't be like any of your past relationships. It won't be toxic. It won't be painful. It will be this beautiful, right relationship for you. It'll be this new love. And that's why it's saying to jump into this newness, this change, because it may not even be like a person that you have been with in the past. It may be something a little different, right? And maybe you're looking for different things because you've poured into yourself more, so you're realizing your worth. So it'll be a different kind of dynamic than anything you've ever experienced, right? It'll be something totally new. And that again goes with the new part of the reading. So It'll be a newness, so that's why there's going to be a change, because you've shifted your own energy, right? So it's going to be, you're attracting a new kind of energy to yourself. So it's going to be a change, but this card's really saying, say yes to that change. Say yes to that change in energy, that change in the dynamic of the relationship, because it's a good thing. It's a positive thing, and you have to be able to be willing to adjust not only yourself to really loving yourself first, but you have to also be willing to take the leap, to jump in fully to this relationship that may be a little bit different than any other relationship you've been in. But that difference is what's going to make such a beautiful, beautiful, harmonious relationship, right? Because yes, you haven't had anything like this, but that's because this is the right relationship. That's because this is the right relationship for you. And this new person, this newness, this new love, this new beginning is the right beginning, okay? So just knowing that, and knowing that you need to also have the courage to jump into this new kind of energy, this new kind of love and fulfillment, is part of really entering into this great, amazing relationship for you. So next, I'm going to actually draw from this pile, and we're going to see what else we have in store. So I'm actually feeling very drawn to this card. Let's see. Clearing negativity. So it says release negativity from within or around you. So I'm feeling very much in this reading right now that part of you entering into this next relationship, a lot of it has to do with you finding love within yourself, you finding new beginnings. And how do you find new beginnings, and how do you find love for yourself before you can enter into this right relationship and jump in? You have to clear negativity from your life. So this is making it really clear here that you hold some negativity from your past. You're holding on to some of this negativity with either your thoughts of yourself and your self-worth, and some of the trauma that you've experienced, some of the hurt and the pain of the past. And maybe it was past heartbreaks, maybe it was trauma as a child, maybe it was something that happened to you, or just some negative feelings of yourself, or what other people really kind of told you about you, like things that made you feel less than. That pain and trauma and hurt has kind of buried deep within your surface. And what this card is saying is to kind of clear that negativity. Know that that's not the truth. That's not who you truly are. You truly do deserve so much. You are truly so beautiful, amazing. You're such an amazing soul, and you have so much potential, and you are worthy of this beautiful, true love in your life. As soon as you realize that within yourself, as soon as you are able to clear the negativity, whenever someone poured into you negatively, whenever someone, including yourself, said something that, you're not worth it, you're stupid, you're ugly, all these terrible things, right? Those are all lies. That's not true. That's not the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is you are amazing. You are so uniquely and beautifully made, and you have so much potential as soon as you are able to fully release this negativity that you're holding within, from either external forces in your life or from within yourself, because both of those things are not true. The truth is that you hold all of this beauty within. You hold all of this love within you, and you hold the potential for this new relationship. As soon as you are able to clear this negativity that you've been feeling, as soon as you are able to find that love within yourself, is when you will be able to come into this beautiful next relationship. So anyway, I feel like that kind of concludes our reading today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Again, of course, I'm always here to just interpret the cards and just really, I never know what to expect, but I always love where, I'm taken in these readings. And I feel like this was a very insightful reading, very powerful, and a beautiful, powerful message. So I hope that this kind of helped illuminate your path forward into the next relationship. If you did enjoy this reading and it did resonate with you, I would love it so much if you could subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below if it resonated, or anything that you learned from this reading that really helps, our channel, and helps me see and connect with you guys on a deeper level as well. Also, I would love it too if you check out this video next, which is another pick a card reading that I'm going to link on the top of the screen here. So you can enjoy this reading next if you would like another one and would like to keep going. Anyways, I had so much fun doing this reading with you today and giving you this message, and I am sending all of my love and blessings your way until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 2, this is your reading on your next relationship and what you can kind of expect. So the first card that we chose here is Worth Waiting For, which says divine timing is at work in your love life. So basically this means that even though it seems hard, even though it seems difficult and like you are almost somewhat questioning why this relationship has taken so long, this relationship that's coming for you is definitely the one that is worth waiting for. It's the one that you've been dreaming about, wanting, manifesting your entire life. It's the one that's going to change you. It's going to be the relationship that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting a lifetime for, right? And basically, like, what this card is really saying here is this relationship that you're about to enter into is the one that is worth waiting for. It's completely worth the wait, because when you find this person, when you are in the relationship with this person, you will realize that none of your past loves that you thought were really, your love are anything in comparison to this relationship. This will be the one that completely changes you and makes you realize what true love is. So I'm even really sensing like a soul connection here coming for you. So this is a serious, most amazing card to draw in the very beginning of our reading. So let's see. I'm feeling drawn to this card next, actually. Okay, so it says stay optimistic about your love life. So I'm really sensing here, just from both of these cards that we already received, that you almost are feeling a little bit discouraged right now. You're feeling like, is it ever going to come? Am I ever going to find this person? And the first card we received was Worth Waiting For. So it's saying, yes, this relationship is coming and it's worth waiting for. It's going to be that amazing. Our next card we received is stay optimistic about your love life. So basically this is like the universe telling you right now, don't get discouraged, okay? Because this relationship you're going to enter into is going to be so much worth the wait. And it's important that you stay optimistic, that you have positive thinking and faith, which will bring you romance. So having faith and knowing that this relationship is coming, knowing that this relationship is going to be completely worth the wait, and just staying positive, staying optimistic, and having that faith in God and the universe to really bring this love into your life will bring this love into your life, if that makes sense. So you really need this faith and this belief in order for this relationship to occur. So it's almost a beautiful thing that you're here with me in this reading today, because you can get that extra reassurance that this new relationship, this new love, and this amazing, amazing relationship that you are about to enter into is going to be worth the wait, as long as you have faith, as long as you stay optimistic and stay positive and continue holding on to that, and continue holding on to this hope and this truth that will lie ahead of you by knowing and trusting in God and trusting in the universe to deliver this relationship into your life. So next I'm feeling drawn to this deck here, and we will just shuffle these cards and then see what we can also really discover more so about your next relationship. So let's see. Just shuffling the cards here, and then we'll see if any of these kind of call out to me. I'm actually feeling drawn to this card that kind of just stood out. So it says, trust the timing. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is huge in this reading. This is a very big theme for this reading. It says, trust the timing. So which is very much like our first card, Worth Waiting For. It says, trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's so very clear to me right now that you are really kind of worried. You're a little worried because you're like, I haven't met the person. I haven't met my soulmate. I haven't had this soul connection that I've been dreaming about my whole life. And you're really nervous. You're getting nervous. You're feeling like it's almost like, is it too late for me? Like, what's going to happen? I want to find this love. I want to find my soulmate. I want to be happy. And you feel like you're worried. But what this reading is really telling you, what God's telling you here, is it's like, trust divine timing, trust the timing. This relationship that you're going to enter into is going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth waiting for. And it says, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. That is so important for you to know, that this time is God's time, okay? And God's time is perfect, right? It may not be what we think. Like, we may not understand that, the reasoning behind some of these beautiful, complex truths and this complex plan of God's plan, but it is the perfect plan, and it all happens for a reason. Like, everything happens for a reason. You watched this reading and came to this reading with me today, and like are part of this reading right now for a reason. And part of that reason is to know that You need to trust God's timing. You need to have faith and stay positive, stay optimistic, and know that this next relationship is going to be worth the wait. And time's not running out for you because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And this is just complete confirmation that it's going to happen. And it's going to be completely worth the wait. Divine timing is at work in your love life, okay? So just knowing that, I feel like really hopefully is already bringing you a lot of calmness and a lot of clarity here. Okay, so now we're going to shuffle this deck again. And let's see what else the universe wants to really tell us today in this reading. So feeling drawn to this card actually. Align your life. Okay, it says what is not aligned or needs to change. So this is important because basically I'm sensing almost, again, just as I was sensing that discouragement, that worry, and that anxiety that you're not going to find this person, there may be something in your life that seems a little bit not in line with what you want. To me, it feels like there's something that needs to change in your life. Not only do you need to stay positive, have faith, and really trust in this divine... Not only do you really need to stay positive, have faith, and really trust in this divine timing, but there's something that's not really aligned within your life. There's something that you're either clinging on to or holding on to. Maybe it's a bad habit, maybe it's a past relationship, maybe it's a person or a job. There's something that is kind of holding you back, and it's not in line with the future and this future relationship that you want to enter into. You'll know what it is, but there is something that is kind of needing to change in order to really meet the reality of the future relationship that you want to bring. So whatever it is, it's not at the energy level that you want to be at in order to enter into this relationship that is so worth waiting for and will bring you all this happiness and love and joy and peace. So there's definitely one of those things as well to know. So not only do we need to have faith and trust the timing, trust that this relationship will be worth waiting for, and trust in positive thinking and faith, but we also need to change one of the habits or a few of the habits that have caused us not to be in line with the energy of receiving this beautiful relationship that God has in store for you. So we're going to shuffle these cards again here and see which of these are calling out to me. I'm feeling very drawn to this card actually. Okay, so release the petals. So it says transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Very clear, just like align your life. There's something you are holding on to. It may be a past trauma, it may be a past relationship or a person. There's something you need to not only align, like you need to align that energy so it's that positive frequency that will allow you to really bring this relationship that God has intended for you, but there's stuff you need to release. There's stuff that you need to let go of. Maybe it's you have to forgive, just let go, release it back into the universe. You can't control it any longer. You can't hold on to either this person or this memory or this event. And it's so much better for you in order to bring about this new relationship, in order to really allow yourself to embrace and have faith and positivity. You need to release the negative energy. You need to release the petals and shed it, right? You need to shed this negativity and allow yourself to change. Literally change is a big theme here too, because it says all change right here. And then in align your life, it says what needs to change. So you need to make this change in order for this relationship to come. So whatever it is, you will know, and you will know that that's what you need to release in order for this beautiful relationship that you're destined for to come about. So next I'm feeling drawn to this pile. So let's see what we have here. I'm feeling drawn to this card actually. Forgiveness. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is very powerful. It says forgiveness heals. It says time to release. Again, release. Release is huge for this reading. So just like it says release the petals, it says time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. You have almost something you need to forgive. Is kind of providing me some more clarity here that there's something you need to release from your life. There's something that is holding you back from finding this relationship, and this relationship will be worth waiting for. You do have to have faith, but you also need to release whatever this is. And part of releasing is forgiving, okay? Part of moving on, letting go, allowing yourself to no longer hold on to these things is realizing that part of that process is forgiving, right? So maybe it's forgiving this person who's hurt you and letting them go, right? just because we forgive someone doesn't mean that we have to be engaged with them. That's another thing that's very important that I'd like us to remember here, is that just because you forgive, let's say, for example, it was an ex who was very toxic and abusive, right? Or a family member who's very toxic and abusive. Just because you forgive them, it does not mean you have to even talk to them. It doesn't mean that you have to even be engaged with them in any way. It just means that you realize at that moment, you realize that there's so much pain and hurt, and you feel almost sorry that they are so hurt and so, they have obviously been hurt in so many deep ways, and you forgive in that way. You say, I'm sorry that you have had so much pain, that you had to cause pain and bring that onto me. And I want to let go of the control that you have been holding on me. I want to let go of the anger that I have stored against you, because that's only just hurting me at this point. That's only just causing my frequency to really lower, because you tried to pour that into me, and now I'm letting that go. I'm giving that back to God, and I'm saying, God, you can raise all frequencies. You can raise all energy, even that which is evil and negative and bad. And I'm sorry that someone poured that negativity and that negative energy into you in the first place. And I forgive you for that, because I do believe that you have been hurt, or there has been some pouring of negative energy into you. But of course, was never right for you to pour it into me. But I'm going to let that go now. I'm going to give it to God, and I'm going to let that go. And I'm also going to let you go, right? But I am going to come to this point where I'm able to fully release it, That's one aspect of the forgiveness that I want you to know, healing, that forgiveness and healing. And another aspect that I really want you to focus on is maybe it's something that happened and you feel guilty. Guilt is another really big part of what this could be. It could be that you need to forgive yourself, okay? Because a lot of the times we can forgive others. We can say, you know what, I forgive you. Like, we all make mistakes. I can understand. And like, I forgive you and I may let you go, but it's a lot harder for us sometimes to forgive ourselves, because we are a lot of the times our worst critics, right? We are so hard on ourselves. But if it is you that you need to forgive, whether it's someone else or whether it's you, forgiveness needs to happen. You need to be gentle with yourself, be gentle with others, and know that forgiveness, for example, if it was another person who hurt you, was very toxic to you, it doesn't mean you have to have them back in your life. It just means that you need to let go of that, you need to forgive and let go, right? And release. And that will allow you to do so. And if it's something that you did in the past, you have to remember that everyone makes mistakes. Everyone is human. We all mess up. We all fall short of the glory of God. And that's the beauty of God and the universe, is that it's a very forgiving force. It's a beautiful force of love and light and unconditional love. So no matter what, God still loves you, right? No matter what you did, God loves you unconditionally, completely, and more than you could ever comprehend or understand. And that's what you have to realize. It's like, even no matter what you did, you are loved. You are completely unconditionally loved. So you have to pour that unconditional love into yourself. You have to accept that love that God wants to give you and wants to pour into you. And you have to release any of the negative energy, hate, and doubts and fears that you have. A lot of the times too, that negative energy will try to tell you things like, how could you? You're pathetic. You should never forgive yourself. Like, you don't deserve forgiveness. You don't deserve that love because of what you did, or whatever it is, right? Or like, you're such a fool, you keep messing up, like you'll never change. These terrible things, those are all not of God. Those are all not of light and of the universal source of light, okay? Those are false, negative beliefs to drag you down, but that's not what God wants for you. God wants you to be happy and find that love and happiness and joy and light, and wants you to reach your full potential in life. So just remember that we all make mistakes, and that forgiveness is there. Just as God unconditionally loves us, we need to unconditionally love ourselves. So I hope that makes sense. And we need to also forgive others, and that sometimes doesn't mean we need to interact with them anymore, but we do need to let go and release, which will also help us to grow and heal. So I hope that all makes sense and falls into place for this reading for you today, and I hope that resonated with you as well. I really am feeling like that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. And if you did enjoy the reading as well today, please, it would mean a lot to me if you could just give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could subscribe to our channel, that would be great. And also comment down below just to affirm this message further for you and for your life. Also, I have another pick a card reading that you can check out up here at the top of the screen, which I think that you will really also enjoy. It's another one that's pretty similar, and I think it will really help and really bring some clarity to your life. So definitely check this one out next. Anyways, that is it for today. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending all my blessings your way until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 3 or crystal number 3, this is your reading today on your next relationship. So let's see what first card we have here. So our first card is keep an open mind. Okay, so it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So what this already is telling me here is that the person who is your soulmate, the person who is the person that is going to be the one that's going to be the destined person you've always been meant for, and really truly your true love, the one for you in your life. They may not be like the other people you've ever met before. They may not have the same qualities that you've really looked for before. So it is very important that you keep an open mind. I feel kind of strongly from this card already that you may sometimes be drawn to or attracted to the wrong type sometimes, and don't feel bad for that. You know, of course, there's a lot of people who do that. I'm that way a lot of times too. Sometimes we are attracted to things that are not necessarily good for us. So it's very important that you not only keep an open mind that this person may come in a different, maybe has different physical traits than you've normally looked for, or maybe has different qualities or different ambitions. And it's so important that you explore and stay open-minded. And of course, keep to the values that you have for your soulmate. Keep to, if family or God is very important to you, keep to the values that you keep very important and very true to your heart, but don't allow little things to really get in the way of you exploring, seeing if this person could be the one for you, if that makes sense. I don't want little things that you just necessarily are not used to really cause you to look the other way when it could potentially be your soulmate. So I'm going to next draw again from this pile. So let's see. I'm actually feeling drawn to this card. Soulmate. So your soulmate. So it's very, very obvious to me that this next relationship you're about to enter into is going to be your soulmate relationship. It's going to be the one. So it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So your next relationship will be your soulmate, but it is important before finding this next relationship that you keep an open mind that this person could be different from your usual type and your usual expectations. Just as I want you to continue to be true to your true values, your true beliefs, and who you are, I don't want little things to really get in the way of you finding the right one. So maybe just little things. Maybe you normally date people with brown hair, for example. Why don't you, explore different possibilities, different kinds of people that are still in line with your beliefs and your values, but maybe they're just not what you're used to. And that's good. That's a good thing sometimes to have that kind of change in dating and change in romance, because, sometimes we don't even realize what the best person is for us until we really explore that. So that's what I'm really sensing for you. It's going to be someone a little bit different than other people you've ever dated, but it's going to be your soulmate. So that's very, very exciting. So next we're going to shuffle these cards and see if we can get more clarity on your next relationship, which already is going to be a good one because it's going to be your soulmate. So that's very exciting. Oh, I'm feeling drawn to this card actually. Open. Okay, so you really have to be open. Open is the theme of this reading, right? You have to keep an open mind, and this card literally says open, which says say yes, expand through extremes, trust life. So you have to be open-minded basically to find the soulmate and to enter into this next relationship. There's no doubt about it at this point. I mean, you have to be open, have an open mind, be able to say yes and to trust in whatever connection you're feeling. Even if this person, for example, isn't your usual type or isn't usually the person that you're attracted to or what you normally expect in a relationship, if it feels right, if your intuition is guiding you, if God is guiding you to a certain relationship, to a certain person, then go with it. Trust your gut. It is so, so powerful. Your intuition is so powerful. It's given to us from God, from the universe, to really guide us. And it's really saying here that you have to not allow yourself to close yourself off from these new possibilities and to close yourself, from really finding your soulmate. So it's kind of what I'm really already sensing for you here in this next relationship. I'm going to shuffle these cards a little bit more here. See if any of them really call out to me. Ooh, I'm feeling drawn actually to this card right here. So let's see. After the rain. Okay, it says silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. What this card really means to me in this reading is that this soulmate that you're going to come into is going to be after a very hard period that you've already gone through, right? It's going to be after a lot of sadness. Basically, this relationship will allow you to realize that the sadness that you've gone through, the pain, it's okay because this will be worth it. This will be all worth it. This will be the rainbow relationship for you. This will be the one where it's your soulmate, and you will see the sunshine, you will see the rainbow in this new relationship. As long as you are able to look up, okay? Because that's another thing I'm really sensing here is like, you see how in the open card, she's looking upward, right? She's looking up. And you see how in After the Rain, she's also looking up. So what this means to me is that you need to look up, and you may miss your soulmate if you're not looking and open to it, you know? Like if you are dwelling in the pain that you've been going through, if you're dwelling in the sadness, dwelling in this like past hurt, right? Maybe it's a past relationship, maybe it's a past just trauma, maybe it's just a period of your life that's been really hard. If you're dwelling in that, you may not notice that there's a rainbow. You may not notice that the sun came out, right? And you may not be able to keep an open mind and say yes and be open to this new relationship, which will potentially be your soulmate. So it's very important you keep all this in mind as you continue on this process and this journey. And not only should you open yourself up to light and love once more, but you should also open yourself up to God, who loves you unconditionally and will give you that guidance and that intuition that you need to really say yes and to open up to this new relationship. Next, I'm going to draw another card from this deck and see what we can learn more about this next relationship for you and what that kind of looks like. So let's see. This card really popped out. So, oh my gosh. Okay, this is Unbound, which says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So it's very, very apparent to me now, more so than before, that you are being held down by something. It's very, very obvious to me because these two cards right here, as you can see, she's looking up into the light. She's saying yes. She's opening up her mind, opening up her heart, you know, keeping an open mind, open mind. Then after the rain, she's not looking down at the waves and the sadness that have been holding her down. She's looking at the silver lining. She's understanding that it's over and accepting that. And that's when she's able to open herself up and look up at the light and see the rainbow, right? That's when. But what's happening right now and what, you know, is that something is trying to keep you down. Something's trying to keep you looking at the ground and not looking up at the sunshine, not looking into your soulmate, into your future, into opening up your mind to these new relationships and these new people and this new happiness and light in your life. Instead, there's darkness. As you can see, this card itself is dark. It's at night, and it's the opposite of sunlight, right? It's the moon, it's dark, while right here we see sunshine, right? So there's something that's keeping you tied to the ground, not wanting you to look up, wanting you to look down, wanting you to go backwards, not wanting you to look forward and look into the light and find this new soulmate, this new person, and be open and say yes. They want you to say no and continue or not even say no, not even have the opportunity to say no, because you don't even realize the opportunity is existing because you are so tied to this ground. You are so tied to this thing. It's whether it's a thing, it's a person, it's a trauma. There's something that's keeping you grounded and not allowing you to look up and not allowing you to see the possibilities. You are just so concentrated and controlled by this rope that is just a tie and a leech almost to your happiness, and really is distracting you from your true potential, your true happiness, and your true relationship that will be forward and up for you into the light, not down into the darkness. So I hope that that's all making sense so far for you. I think this is already a very powerful reading. Also, just wanted to quickly apologize. My dog did bite off a little bit of this card. So that's why there's a little bit of a little tear there, but you know, that's okay. I mean, it's very powerful in this reading with us today. So it's okay. My dog just got a little hungry, I guess. Okay, so let's see. We're going to shuffle these cards and then see if we can get any more clarity. I already feel like this has really given us a lot of, this card just flipped over. That's crazy. Love life. Okay. It says new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So again, this is the once you look up. This is when you are able to look up and you're able to keep an open mind, there will be love that will come to you. Okay. So that's already just reassurance there. And then as we continue to search through, I'm feeling very drawn to this card actually. Deep emotional healing. Again, you have to heal from whatever this is that's holding you back, right? After the rain. It says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. So it is so essential in this reading here today that you are able to heal from this thing that's holding you down, this thing that's holding you back, this pain, knowing that, you know, it's over. I'm cutting the ties from this past pain or this past relationship, whatever it is that's holding me back from being able to look up, look at the sun, look at the light and the love that is in my future. And part of that process is this deep emotional healing. Part of that process is knowing that, yes, it's going to hurt, but it's okay because my future looks so bright and the love of my life is just right around the corner. So wow, that was a really good reading. I hope you guys liked that. Again, this was kind of about the process to this next relationship, which is a soulmate relationship. So I hope that this kind of explained things for you on how to kind of get there. And I really hope to provided you with insight. And if you did enjoy this reading and it resonated with you, I would love it so much if you could give this video a thumbs up and also comment down below just to affirm this message, which is amazing. And it also lets me see too if people are enjoying it and things are resonating with you as well, because I seriously just love having all of you guys comment and just reading your comments, and how these readings are really impactful and meaningful to you just really lights up my life as well. So thank you guys so much. And if you haven't yet subscribed, definitely make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell, because I just love having such an amazing spiritual community here on YouTube, and I love it continuing to grow. So definitely make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, you can check out this video, which I'm going to link at the top of the screen here, which is another pick a card reading that I think you will really enjoy after this one. Anyways, that is it for today's reading on your next relationship and the path to your next relationship. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys again. I'm sending all of my love and blessings to you until next time. Bye, guys.